Hello kids and welcome to DTW Tutorials Junior. Welcome. Okay, in today's class we're going to be looking at fractions and we're still on equivalent fractions 2. So please try to watch equivalent fractions 1, okay, before you come here. So equivalent fractions, with this particular fractions we're looking at using division, okay, where you divide. Now, remember from equivalent fractions 1, what I said is equivalent means equal. That's the same fraction. That is what it means, that these two fractions, what is the equivalent of this fraction? All right, so this fraction and this fraction should be equal. So how do you find their equal? That is what equivalent fraction is all about, okay? So, and in finding this, your question would always give you either the top or the bottom. It will give you at least a number that is known, and you're looking for an unknown, a box, empty box, looking for the unknown. Okay, so that's how these questions come. Okay, that's the form in which equivalent fraction questions come. Okay, so and where you can apply equivalent fraction is when you are adding or subtracting fractions. Okay, then you just need to apply your knowledge of equivalent fraction, the part 1, which is multiplication. Okay, now coming here we have 4/8. Now, how do we know that it's division that we're going to use? All right, I explained that of multiplication. We know that when the known part of the fraction, where you know the top and the bottom, when you go to the other parts, that one part is unknown, but the one that is known, look at the two numbers. You can see there's a reduction from 8 to 2. In the multiplication one, there was an increment. It increased. Okay, in the multiplication part, if this was 8, this might be 16 or 10 greater than 8. But now you can see this is 8 reduced to 2. Do you see that? So which operation reduces numbers is division or subtraction, but here we're looking at division. Okay, so you now have to find what 8 divided by what gives you 2. How do you find that? The knowledge of your multiplication table is also still very important here, as I always say. And I'm still working on that workbook for you to help you master your multiplication table, and I'm going to release it by God's grace when it's out. I will share it. So it's very critical. All right. So another way you can look at it is, so 8 divided by what will give you 2? You have to try to find out. All right. So in looking at your multiplication table, try to just look for 2 times what gives you 8. 2 times what gives you 8 is 2 times what? 4, right? Are you saying this? So it means now that 8 divided by 4 will give you 2. You see that 2 times 4 gives you 8. And 8 divided by 4 gives you 2. You see what I mean? So you do divided by 4. So 8 divided by 4 gives you 2. So whatever you do to your bottom number, that's your denominator, you must do to your top number, which is also your numerator. So when you do 8 divided by 4, which gives us 2, you also have to do 4 divided by 4. And what is 4 divided by 4? It gives you 1. Do you see that? Let's go here. You can see here, this is 6 and this is 2. There's a reduction. So 6 has to divide something to give 2. How do you find out that number? Come to your multiplication table. 2 times 3 gives you 6. Do you see that? So it means that for you to get to 6 divided by 3 gives you 2. Do you see that? 6 divided by 3 gives you 2. And whatever you do to your bottom number, you must do to your top number. So 3 divided by 3 gives you 1. So this is the equivalent of these numbers. Do you see that? Let's go here. So this is 16, this is 8. There's a reduction. So 16 divided by what will give you 8? How do you find out that? How? All right. How do you find that? So to do this is to go to your multiplication table. What times 8 gives you 16? What times 8 gives you the 16? It was 8 times 2 gives you 16. Okay? So it means here there are 8 2's from 16. That's what this means. 8 times 2. There are multiples of 8 2's from 16. Okay? So it means 16 divided by 8 by 2 will give you 8. So 16 divided by 2 is going to give us 8. And we have to do the same thing here. So 10 divided by 2 will give us what? 5. Do you see that? Let's do number 4. So here we have 24, we have 4. What divided by 24 will give us 4? We have to look at the 4 times table. 4 times what gives us 24? That is 4 times 6 gives us 24. So you can get how many 6 in 24? 4 6. Multiples of 4 6 in 24. Okay, so it means that 24 divided by 6 gives you 4. So you do divided by 6 gives you 4. You also do divided by 6, which gives you 1. Do you see that? Now look at this. This is 8 and this is 2. There's a reduction. So you have to look for what divides by 8, okay, gives you 2. I think we did this here. So it's to go to your times table. 2 times what gives us 8 is 2 times 4. Okay, and that is what? 8. So 8 divided by 4 gives you what? 2. So this will be divided by 4, divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is what? What will it give us? I hope you know what it is. Okay, you can also use your multiplication table to get your division also. 12 divided by 4 is 3 because 3 times 4 will give you 12. Are you with me? Now, look at this. This is 18 and this is 3. You can see there's a reduction. So it means we're definitely going to also divide. But we have to find out 18 divided by what will give us 3. Let us go to our 3 times table. 3 times what will give us 18? Do you remember? It is 3 times 6 gives us what? 18. So it means that 18 divided by what? 6 will give us what? 3, which is this. So we divide by 6. We divide by 6. So 18 divided by 6 is 3. Then what is 36 divided by 6? How do you know this? From your multiplication table. Okay, you look at your 6 multiplication table. 6 times what gives us 36? It is what? 6 times 6, which is 36. So 36 divided by 6 is 6. You see why your multiplication table is very important? You need to know this, okay? All right. So this is your classwork. You always have a classwork from me. This is your classwork, okay? So everyone do this and show mommy and daddy if you're right or wrong. All right. And don't forget to tell mommy and daddy, please get them the DTW Common Entrance CBT app. It's for your primary 4, 5, and 6. They can start using it now. Okay, it's on Google Play Store. They can download it. There's a future called question search. Just type in equivalent fractions and it will bring out all questions from the past question data, the bank, and your kids, kids, you can practice there and you will see the correct solution immediately after you finish. Okay, it doesn't just have math subject, it has English, basic science, all the subjects that they would need to sit for their common entrance exam with their correct solution. All right, if you're having difficulty downloading it, just WhatsApp me. If you need one-on-one online tutoring with your child, also WhatsApp me. All right, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please share this video with your friends, your family, loved ones, having kids, to help them in their maths. All right, so kids, Don't forget that Jesus loves you. Please do respect, honor mommy and daddy. Be good to your siblings, treat them well, be kind, be good to them, and also do not bully another child. And if you're bullied in school, tell mommy and daddy. Let them know. They will protect you, no matter what that person is saying that is going to hurt you. If you tell mommy or daddy or your teachers, tell mommy and daddy. He's not going to do anything. Tell mommy and daddy so mommy and daddy can protect and defend you. That's why they are always here for you. Okay? So thank you. Don't forget, kids, you are a star, you are a champion. Okay? And you are destined to win. You are smart, you're brilliant. All right? Take care, kids, and see you in the next class.